Blizzard stocks heating up as the cleanup efforts remain underway on the East Coast following that winter storm, Jonas. That includes makers of snow removal equipment, such as snow plow maker Doulgas Dynamics. Chairman and CEO James Janik joins me now on the telephone. James, this is like the Super Bowl for your business.
Yes, it sure is. It couldn't have been in a nicer place for us.
So tell us what you've seen in terms of business and how that plays out for you when you see a storm like this. Did you see a spike in terms of activity?
Yes, typically what we'll see is the press buildup is very helpful for us. So local dealers will begin to stock up on a lot of service parts and equipment in anticipation of the storm. During the storm, it slows down quite a bit as most dealers are just taking care of business. And then probably a week after the storm, we'll see it pick up again as the snow plowers assess the shape of their equipment.
Yeah, we're looking at a chart of your stock right now, and obviously it's had a tough month or two going into this blizzard. How do you predict growth for investors and look out at a 3 or 5 year plan when we know that your equipment is sort of, reliant on something like what we saw this weekend, this massive snowstorm?
Sure. The greatest driver of our business is certainly snowfall. But on the other hand, what we do is we have a terrific dividend of about 5%, which we hope makes people happy on a short-term basis. And long-term, what we've continued to do is increase the profitability of our business anywhere in the cycle. And then on top of that, if you looked at a 10 or 15-year growth chart for us, over a 5-year period, we will always grow, but it isn't always straight line. It really is dependent on snow.
Here's Anthony Scaramucci. Yeah, go ahead, Anthony.
James, do you see any potential acquisitions for your company in the future? Because you guys seem to be the industry leader, and the question is, will you start to consolidate that industry?
We've actually made a number of acquisitions over the last 2 years to get us into a few different areas of the truck equipment industry. We constantly look for opportunities, both inside snow and ice as well as tangentially in the truck equipment industry. So, yes, I think in the right scenario, we will look for other acquisitions.
Anastasia.
James, when you're not selling snow plows to clean up the streets of New York City and Washington, what are the other areas of your business that you're diversifying into?
Well, fun enough is right now it is mostly snow and ice. Most people ask us what we do in the summer, and frankly, our factories are full year-round, and we're actually shipping the majority of our equipment during the period of time that it doesn't snow in anticipation of the snow season. So at this particular point, we are primarily snow and ice, 24/7.
James, good to have you on the program. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, sir. James Janik there joining us, Doulgas Dynamics. Despite the